Oh, what's up, everybody? Today, I am caffeinated as fuck. So let's do this. Alright. I've been racking my brain. Not really. Just thinking. And I think I'm just going to think of, I guess, questions that people might have. Since nobody wants to throw any questions in the comments, shit. That's okay. I'm just kidding. You don't got to do that. This is America. You can do whatever the hell you want. As long as it's within the confines of the law. You got me? Stay cool. Stay in school, kids. I guess we'll go over hazing in the military. Woo! Hazing in the military. It's scary. People love to tell scary stories about getting hazed in the military. And I think a lot of that is just to fuck with you. Now, I can only say from my standpoint in the Army, infantry, I've talked to a lot of guys who've been in the Marines, and I've heard their stories of hazing. And generally, they're pretty similar. So I will go over my experiences and kind of give you an idea of what I went through. So don't dip either. It's bad for your health, kids. At least until you turn 18. Then you're free to make whatever choice you want to do. Unless it's drinking. Then you got to wait till 21. Even if you're in the military, remember that shit. Don't drink underage. Don't do it. I'll do a little side story since we're going to be talking about Korea in the first place. But I got to Korea in 2004. And drinking age at the time when I got there was 20 years old. It was like a deal the Korean government and the U.S. Army came to. 20 years old. If you were a military member, you could drink. Right? So I got a kid in my platoon, and he is just chomping at the bit. He's waiting. He's close to becoming 20 years old, legal drinking age. So I think he turned 20 maybe 2 months or so, 2 or 3 months after I got there. He turns 20. Fuck yeah, I can drink legally. Let's do this. Guess what the sons of bitches done went and did? They changed the drinking age to 21. Like, I ain't even shitting you, like a month after he turned 20. So he's got a story to tell for the rest of his life of how he was able to legally drink for 1 month, and then he had to stop again. Didn't even get, like, grandfathered in or anything, so I feel for you. Hazing, though. Straight out of the gate, went to Korea. Korea is a different beast, as I've said before in videos. You're in another country, kind of on the far side of the world, and they will fuck with you. The Army has what they like to call the E4 Mafia, and that is the E4 rank of specialist. In Korea, it was more the PFC Mafia. Once you get back stateside, you'll run into a lot of specialists, though, a lot of E4s. But these guys got a hold of me, and you know, you're stuck there in the barracks, and they're fucking with you, making you do fucking push-ups, sit-ups, jumping jacks, flutter kicks, fucking ski jumpers, whatever. Anything to make you sweat a little, make you nervous, kind of welcome you to the family, if you will. But it's whatever. Like, I was never super big on smoking dudes, but we had this one kid, and he needed a little smoking, but I was there doing it with him. Every single exercise I told him to do up in the barracks, I was doing with him. So, you know, it was kind of a, hey, you can do this sort of thing. Pain is temporary. Being awesome like me is permanent. But yeah, it's whatever. It's nothing crazy. You just make friends and dudes fuck with you. And they pull pranks. They give you shit. They drop you. Make you do push-ups. It's whatever. Once the guys found out that I was like the same age or older than them, then they're like, oh, this is kind of fucking weird. So they stopped smoking me. So maybe join the Army a little bit later in life. Maybe wait till you're old enough to drink. We'll make this a two. Well, you know what? We'll throw in a couple things because the hazing really isn't that bad. It's just whatever. It's just dudes fucking with other dudes. I never ran into any hazing that was like malicious with ill intent. Fancy words, I know, for somebody from bumfuck Egypt. And if I would have fucking smacked a bitch and stopped that shit pretty quick. Because that's not what it's about. It's about same team, keeping your people, keeping the morale up, especially when you're in a place like Korea, far away from home. We're talking like 18-hour flight to get home. And that's not even home. That's to the West Coast. So you're gone. You're out there. But we'll talk about the drinking too, underage drinking. I know you're going to get there, and especially the infantry, that is, you're going to drink. Like, plain and simple. That is what you do. It is a drinking culture. And it's fun. And you have a lot of good times drinking, but the underage, you got to be careful. Like, you shouldn't do it, but you're going to do it because I know you. I know all of you because I was you. I fortunately didn't have to worry about it because I was old enough to drink at the time, but I totally understand the thought process, and everybody else can be doing it, so you just got to be smart about it. Don't be a fucking idiot. Don't drink and drive. Don't ever fucking drink and drive. It's not worth it. Not only will you get fucking hammered by the cops off post, but then they transfer your ass over to the MPs on post, who in turn give you over to your first sergeant, and fucking all hell breaks loose, dude. They will call formation. They will bring everybody in the middle of the weekend and piss everybody off because you got to, and put you up in front of them to say, hey, dipshit over here got a fucking DUI. That's why you're all in here at fucking 3 in the morning. Don't do it. If you're going to do it, which you are, be smart about it, right? Drink at a friend's house or something. I don't know. Lock your fucking barracks doors and hide. I don't know. Just be smart about it. Because you'll get shit on. And it's not the fucking end of the world. Like, if you fuck up once, big deal. It's what you do after the fact. It's how you bounce back after the fact that matters the most. So, like, just be smart about it. Back to the hazing, though. Korea is its own beast. When you fuck up in Korea, when you get caught drinking underage, when you get caught staying out past curfew, when you get caught doing drinky girls, paying for it, basically, sex, I'm talking kids, you'll get fucked up, and you maybe get like an Article 15 or a counseling statement. But the kicker is, in Korea, they will make your ass stand at the front gate. They'll make your ass stand at the front gate where we all have to walk out when we want to go out to the Ville. Like, especially on Camp Casey, there's just a town right outside the front gate. So you stand there and you repeat whatever you did, saying don't do it. So don't pay for drinky girls' drinks. Don't drink underage. Don't stay out past curfew. Don't go to Seoul without a pass. So, it's fucking hilarious. I'm not going to lie. Every time I walked past those guys, they would have a shit-eating grin on their faces, and every single person who walks by they have to just repeat the same thing until they're fucking done with their extra duty. And that's what it's called, extra duty. On top of that, I know where we were at in Dragon Valley, second half of our deployment. But anyways, we had a pyramid of sandbags up on like one tier. It was up in a draw in a valley, so it went uphill. So there's a pyramid, There's a pyramid up here of sandbags on this tier. And down here, down some steps, there's a pyramid, or a spot for the pyramid of sandbags. You get where I'm going with this? So, as extra duty, your ass is fucking building a fucking pyramid of sandbags. So you're just carrying them down, stacking them, walking up, grabbing another one, until you have it. And then once you build that pyramid on the bottom level, they might just tell you to fucking, okay, move it back. That was one thing. Outside our CP, we had stones all around, in the landscaping. One side was infantry blue, the other side was white. Sometimes they might tell you to fucking paint the stones. So you have to paint one side blue, or repaint, I should say, because they're already painted. Repaint the stones. Paint one side blue, paint the other side white. I know my buddy told me one time that he had to sweep the sunlight. Now this one's pretty fucking genius. Basically what that means is he had to just find where the sun was shining on the ground and sweep it until there was no more sun left. Pretty smart, huh? So, yeah. That's not necessarily hazing, but that is something that's really different from stateside stations. I got stationed in Fort Riley after Korea, and I came over there with the mentality of, oh, fuck, Smoke Joe, right? And the first time I tried to do that, when one of them fucked up, my first sergeant, he didn't dog me out in front of everybody. He pulled me aside afterwards. He's like, hey, Nelson, that shit don't fly around here. I'm like, what do you mean, first sergeant? He's like, he laughed, because he got it. He understood. But he's like, that shit don't fly. You can't do that here stateside. And I'm like, Roger, drill sergeant, I'm tracking. So as far as the hazing goes stateside, it was not nearly as bad. You couldn't smoke Joe, as we call it, which is making somebody do push-up, physical activity, working out and all that shit as punishment. Which in a way kind of sucks. And I missed the simplicity of Korea, and when somebody fucked up, you just told them to get the fuck down. And that, it is what it is. But nobody's going to fucking beat you. I mean, if they beat you and it's because you're being a shitbag, stop being a shitbag. Find somebody to help you get better at what you're lacking in. Just don't be a shitbag. You never want to be a shitbag. They are the fucking scum of the military. They don't want to fucking do anything. They're negative all the time. They're the guys who get on fucking YouTube after they get out and they fucking talk shit on the military. Fucking pussies is what they are. Because it's not that hard. They make up excuses to fucking tell themselves, oh, the fucking government, I don't believe it's a war of aggression. Shut up, dude. You shouldn't have fucking joined in the first place. You knew what you were joining for. And all these guys, I joined for money. I didn't join to fight for my country. Well, you're fucking dumb. Sorry. If you thought that you could just join and get free college and that would be that, and you don't have to fucking do your part, then you're an idiot. I'm sure you're a fucking awesome member of society now that you've gotten out. I'm sure you're, giving a lot to it. Sorry, that was a rant. Anyways, hazing, not a big deal. If you see shit that's fucked up with hazing and people are, being really, really, really fucked up about it, fucking somebody up physically, I mean, step in and be like, dude, what the fuck? It's not right. You don't want to fucking beat somebody, to the point where, they're going to be so down on themselves that they're just going to have no fucking willpower to do anything. That's not right. It's more of a, team building exercise in a way. So, yeah, man, be cool. Don't be a douche, but don't be a shitbag either. Shitbags are the worst. But assholes are bad too. I think that's about it. This video ran long. I hope you don't mind. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching. Leave your questions in comments down below. I'm drinking some coffee. Ugh, coffee is cold as shit. I need to top that off. But thanks again for watching, and you stay classy, America.